So what is up with this no bleach thing? Because that is what attracted me the most here. Can you still do a no bleach hair color on people who've gotten henna done? You know, there's something called a hair type, like 2B, 3C. But how important is oiling your hair? Okay, so it's finally time to bid my long black hair goodbye. This is basically virgin hair. I've not colored it or cut it since almost a year and a half, and my hair grows really fast. So I decided to go ahead and give this a cut today, get rid of this black hair, black long hair. Because it does get a little bit difficult to maintain, and I decided to go in for a little bit of color, a whole look change, and color and cut. I'm finally gonna go in for that haircut, and I have with me this celebrity stylist and this expert with hair, as I call him, Mayank. Can we have you here, please?
Yes.
So this is Mayank.
Hi everyone.
And he's gonna take care of my hair today. He's gonna give me a whole color, a whole cut, an entire look change. Boring black hair, and we're gonna change that today. Yeah.
Alright. So we're gonna do something fun today. Okay. So tell me, what are we looking at today? More importantly.
So I have like really dry, dead hair towards the end. Okay, and I've worked really hard to manage it so far, but it's been difficult, of course, the longer it grows. So I thought nothing drastic, but just like a few inches to get the damage off. And then some layers around the face is what I had in mind.
Okay.
As for the color, because films and stuff are going on, and they don't want like very blondish or major changes. I was looking for something along a deeper brown. Let me know how, of course, you're the expert. Let me know how you feel about it. Maybe a global, maybe not. Maybe like a balayage with the black still in it.
Very subtle, you mean to say?
Yes.
But you still want to see the change,
absolutely.
Right? Okay, so coming on to the first point here is your cut.
Yeah.
I know you like your length, but as we mentioned that you're okay to go a little more shorter.
Yeah.
Where I would suggest is that I think you're okay by going around 2-3 inches from the base, or maybe around 3 inches from this particular base. Yes. When was the last haircut done? Looks like it's quite
a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Yeah.
So we'll keep the layers more in the front.
Correct.
Shortly a little more low-key around. We can play around with the front for sure. I think we'll take a call post the color.
Okay.
But yes, coming on to the color, as you mentioned, you like it to be softer.
Yeah.
But when was the last color done? Do you do anything
This
to your
is
hair?
all virgin hair.
Virgin hair. There's no color at all.
I've colored it years ago, and then I've just completely cut all the color off. Maybe towards the absolute end, a little bit over here, but that's it.
You want the colors to be more pop, like chunkier, you like it to be seamless?
No, as seamless as possible.
As seamless as possible. So I think the choice of colors, it's now more simple. That you like it to be more seamlessly done. So we can place the color overall, because seamless colors generally come with a 50-50 category of color and your natural hair.
Right.
So that's when the blend comes very well. Whereas a visible balayage comes with almost 70% of your hair being colored and 30% being left out.
Right.
So in that 70% of the hair, the visibility is more. Seamless, it's always balanced. I'll show you the shade which is running in my mind. So we will be using two tonal shades for you. One being on the major side to create that visible touch. Second, a seamless touch, which will just create a shinier effect for us.
Okay, so we've discussed the idea of it, we've shown some references, and I think we have an idea now of what I want, what he's suggesting. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna probably start with getting the dead hair off. So yeah. Okay. So I've been reading a lot recently, and I got to know there's something called a hair type, like 2B, 3C.
That's for the curly hair specifically. It's all between curly to wavy hair textures.
Correct.
If this is your natural hair, for me it's more like, it's not even wavy, it's more like a straightish. To create this kink because of you tying up the hair neatly. Types of 2B, 2C and all that comes in the curly hair category. How tight your curls are. So the 3B is more on the 3B, 3C. The more tighter it goes, the number also goes
increases.
Higher.
So he explained that 1 is for straight hair, 2 is wavy hair, 3 is curly hair, and A, B and C depend on how thick each individual strand of hair is.
So it was more like a straight to wavy, very minimal wavy, but yeah.
And I've always believed that each strand of my hair is very fine compared to other people.
It's more like a medium then.
So what difference does that make when I have to choose a shampoo or when I have to choose a conditioner? What am I supposed to look for?
Depending on now, so a shampoo and conditioner is also based on your hair type. Yes, it is, right?
Yeah.
Also your scalp condition and also what your hair is having right now. So post the color which we do right now, because we're coming into the color category, there would also, any chemical you add up, there will be a very minute change with your texture when it comes to dryness or whatever. So generally I prefer opting for a color-based products, color shampoo specifically for a typical color where we have a high possibility of fading away, specifically reds. brunettes generally stay for very long. So I don't think so we should opt for a color shampoo here.
Okay.
Because your routine is also a lot of styling and
Okay.
do a lot of stuff there. So I feel for that hair, we better stick to repair and hydration range.
Okay, so Mayank, the coolest thing that I've heard about, or I've watched all your videos, is the whole no bleach thing. Okay? Most people, I think, we understand that color comes from bleaching, where you make your dark hair lighter and then you add color to it.
Right.
So what is up with this no bleach thing? Because that is what attracted me the most here. So what is that?
So basically, a no bleach color is done on a virgin hair.
Okay.
For an example, someone's opting for an ash tone. Someone wants a color which is highly visible, blondes, something
Much
very
lighter
caramel,
and-
lighter family shades, which has blonde tint in it, is
Correct.
basically bleached.
Right.
Without bleach, it's not gonna happen.
Okay.
No matter whatever the artist say, कि हमने bleach नहीं किया है, whatever. Give me the shade chart, I'll show you. Now these all come under bleach families.
Yeah.
You see this?
Uh-huh.
But no bleach colors are all under the darker families.
But they're still quite nice. Yeah.
Visible, right?
Correct.
It's still visible enough,
Correct.
but no bleach comes under
Those
bleach
extreme-
has the depth.
Right.
These are no bleach colors except these two shades now.
Right.
Because bleach itself creates that pop visibility.
Right.
Whereas the no bleach shades are all under that little brown, a mild
Right.
caliber caramel with brown, caramel, copper, mild. Someone who wants the color to be visible and doesn't want to go bleach, they can opt for a no bleach color with a lot of placement.
Correct.
Sometimes you can make the less low-key color look a lot because you're placing it all around.
Correct. You're using a lot. You have lots of placement.
So say here we're doing a 50-50% ratio for you because we want the color to have a even balance
Even
between
balance.
both.
Okay. So this whole no bleach thing, would you say that if virgin hair uses this color, there is less damage compared to bleach?
Yes, because bleach generally needs a lot of maintenance also.
Okay.
So fully virgin hair like yours for an example.
Correct.
So you come up to me and say, Mayank, I want a very popped tone. If I say I have to use a bleach, yes, it comes with the maintenance as well.
Correct.
Because here you're stripping down the color which you have, making it to a peak of a yellow and then depositing a new
More
tone.
color. And this doesn't make a difference in how long this lasts, the color,
It
if I
will
bleach.
make a difference. For a bleached hair, it will not
Last
last very long.
Oh.
That's when you use these tones called glossing specifically for bleached hair.
Okay.
Just because glossing tends to create that, give this, a longer lasting result. So you did a cool ash sort of a blonde. Within like 20 washes or say 30 washes or maybe 2.5 months, your ash tone will turn into a yellow blonde.
Okay.
Generally, on a color technical term, they use glossing only for bleached hair.
Okay.
And whereas for you don't need glossing now.
Okay.
As I said, your hair would have a longer lasting result.
So if you guys basically have like virgin hair, then this is a good idea to start with so that it's longer lasting, damages your hair less, and even if it does wash off, the wash off is very subtle to an extent where you won't feel like it's that bleachy,
Correct.
yellowish, dried up grass kind of look, and instead it's going to look like a different shade of color. That's it. Okay, so another major question I had, and this is being passed on from a friend, alright? So, you know how a lot of people like to use henna because it gives them that natural brownish tint. So, one of my friends has gotten henna done, and she wants to know what is this idea with the no bleach thing. Can you still do a no bleach hair color on people who've gotten henna done?
No, you can't do that.
Okay.
So basically, henna tends to create a coating on the hair.
Okay.
So basically say that henna has a high coating on the surface of the hair automatically. So if I want to do a no bleach color, this particular henna will not allow my color to process. So I have to strip down the existing pigments of the henna and then deposit a new shade over it.
So basically henna blocks the color
cuticles
pigment
of
from...
the hair, yes. And then it doesn't work out that way.
Okay, so another question I had for you, Mayank, like oiling hair. Honestly, I don't really oil my hair that much. But how important is oiling your hair?
So I feel that oiling the hair is good, but more than the hair, I feel oiling the scalp is much healthier.
Okay.
Because hair, you have conditioning agents to repair, to heal the hair. So I feel more over that. Specifically, now another question to add up on this is that if some say, so for example, you want to oil your hair after the service, right?
Okay.
I would not recommend that.
Okay.
Because oiling can strip off the shade.
Okay.
It can remove the shade in no time because the consistency of oiling is so thick. It'll change your shade or it'll remove the color the way we don't want it to. We don't want that color to happen, right?
So basically, oiling colored hair is not a smart idea.
Not a smart idea. So you can rather use better scalp-based serums to make sure that the scalp is healthier.
Okay, so what about oiling virgin hair, like without color? How does, and you said it's better to oil the scalp than the hair. So do you believe that the nutrients in the oil actually reach the scalp well and help it grow? Or
So
is
basically, it's all about hydration here.
Okay.
Because the scalp, say if your scalp is dry or unhealthy, you need some nourishment.
Okay.
Oiling the scalp automatically, you just oil the scalp, the hair, by the time, so you can do an overnight thingy where you put the scalp, oil on the scalp, and then you sleep. Obviously, the oil will somehow come a little lower.
Correct.
And specifically for the hair, this is dead.
This is dead.
So that's the reason if you see every artist keeps telling you use a conditioner, use a leave-in cream, use these products. Why? Because a dead hair can only be solved with the products which you have to use.
Okay.
Your nourishment will not reach from scalp to the end of the hair.
Correct.
This is very old hair. So the only area, your 4 inches from the root area or 5 inches is the most healthiest hair.
Got
That's the reason nourishing this is well and good. Here you have other options. You have
Serums
professional products to do that. You can stick to that. Offer a basic coconut oil, it's much more better. And then go for a professional color, and then you can offer professional range products as well.
Okay. So what I found really interesting is if you have white hair, this pigment doesn't transfer to the white hair. It only works on existing black hair. So that's something that I feel like you guys should know. The pigment that we're using, like if you have white hair, you have to individually color that white hair black, and then the color will only work on already dark hair. Okay, so here is a very common question. Okay, so you know how they say that if you have a grey hair and you pluck it, then you'll get more grey hair. Does that have any science to it?
See, I feel there's no science behind it. It's all based on the hormones. And obviously your
Stress
age, your hereditary, your stress level. So there's no such proven fact this happens. बोलने वाले बहुत बोलते हैं, हम ये बोलते हैं.
Okay, so that's a myth, guys. That's not true. Yeah, that doesn't mean you start plucking out all your grey hair, but you're not going to get new grey hair from it. Okay, so it's now time to wash off all the color. So this is it. This is the moment of truth. So right after this hair wash, we'll see what this looks like. Okay, so you know how they say that split ends ride up the hair, like if you don't get the damaged hair off, is that true? Like, does the split keep?
It does spread.
Okay, so the split keeps riding
get a
higher.
haircut.
How often?
Once in every 4 months or 6 months.
And when you do a trim, how much hair do you get off generally?
Half an inch to an inch.
Half an inch to an inch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he blow dried my hair, and this is the final result. I can immediately see this subtle but beautiful color in my hair. This is almost exactly what I wanted.
This is the result. This is literally exactly what I wanted. I wanted something a little subtle but also there, you know, just to give it that definition. I'll show you in the light, okay? You see how those layers look? Like that shine? Absolutely love it. Let me know what you guys think. So this, whatever I discussed with him, the result I'm super happy with. This is literally exactly what I wanted. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how it feels because I've colored my hair after a long time. So I'll let you know how I feel about how, if there's any damage or how well I'm able to maintain it. I'll give you an update of the products I'm using, stuff like that. But as of now, as of this moment, I am so happy. This is literally exactly what I wanted. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.